Jai Hind students, today we are going to discuss about Kirchhoff laws. They are important and used to solve complex circuits. We have discussed about Ohm's law, in which we can determine value of resistance, current or voltage if the circuit is simple. But if the circuit is complex, then we have to use Kirchhoff laws. These laws are given by a German scientist, Gustav Robert Kirchhoff. The pronunciation is Kirchhoff, not Kirchhoff, though the spelling is Kirchhoff, but it is not Kirchhoff's. The right pronunciation is Kirchhoff, as he was a German scientist. Important है ये. तो ये किरचॉफ के क्या लॉज हैं ये हम देखेंगे. कब यूज़ होंगे? जब हम ओम्स लॉ की बात करते हैं तो हम सिंपल सर्किट्स जिसमें करंट, रेजिस्टेंस और कोई सेल लगा हुआ हो तो वोल्टेज वगैरह हम कैलकुलेट कर सकते हैं. लेकिन अगर कॉम्प्लेक्स सर्किट है, नंबर ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस आर यूज, नंबर ऑफ सेल्स आर यूज ओवर देयर, देन वी हैव टू यूज किरचॉफ्स लॉ. Two laws are given by Kirchhoff, popularly known as Kirchhoff's first law and second law. Let us discuss about first law first. Kirchhoff's first law is also known as current law or junction rule. What it says? According to this law, at any junction of the circuit, algebraic sum of all the current is 0. That is, summation I equals 0. What is the meaning of this? इसका क्या मतलब है? ये समझने के लिए हमने एक डायग्राम लिया है. This is the junction of the circuit. I1, I2, I3 are the currents reaching the junction, whereas I4 and I5 are the currents leaving the junction. Here we have to keep sign convention in our mind. What is sign convention? The currents reaching the junction are considered as positive currents and the currents leaving the junction are taken as negative currents. जो करंट जंक्शन की ओर जा रही होंगी उनको हम पॉजिटिव लेंगे और जंक्शन को छोड़ के जो जा रही होंगी उनको हम नेगेटिव लेंगे. तो क्या कहता है ये कि किसी भी जंक्शन पर जो करंट्स हैं उनका एल्जेब्रिक सम 0 होता है. सभी का एल्जेब्रिक सम 0 है. तो ऐसी कंडीशन में अगर हम साइन कन्वेंशन यहाँ पे यूज करें, I1, I2, I3 दे आर रीचिंग टुवर्ड्स द जंक्शन, देयरफॉर दे आर पॉजिटिव. दैट इज I1 प्लस I2 प्लस I3. whereas I4 and I5 they are leaving the junction, therefore we can write I4 I5 with negative sign is equal to 0, or I1 plus I2 plus I3 equals I4 plus I5. क्या मतलब हुआ इसका? कि इसका मतलब हम ये भी कह सकते हैं कि जो जंक्शन पे पहुंचने वाली करंट्स हैं उनका सम जंक्शन को छोड़कर जाने वाली करंट्स के सम के बराबर होगा. मतलब जितना करंट जंक्शन पे आ रहा है उतना ही करंट जंक्शन से जा भी रहा है. On the basis of this, we can say that this law is in accordance with law of conservation of charges. जितना करंट किसी जंक्शन पे आ रहा है उतना ही वापस वहां से जा रहा है. तो क्या कह सकते हैं हम कि चार्ज यहाँ पे एक्यूमुलेट नहीं हो रहा है, ये आवेश संरक्षण के नियम का पालन कर रहा है. नाउ किरचॉफ्स सेकंड लॉ, which is also known as voltage law or loop law. According to this law, the sum of product of current and corresponding resistances is equal to sum of EMF used in a closed mesh. किसी भी बंद लूप में या बंद मैश के अंदर जो करंट और करस्पॉन्डिंग रेजिस्टेंसेस हैं उनके प्रोडक्ट का सम यूज किए गए ईएमएफ्स के सम के बराबर होगा. मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म में इसको हम लिखें तो हम लिख पाएंगे समेशन आई आर मीन्स प्रोडक्ट ऑफ करंट एंड करस्पॉन्डिंग रेजिस्टेंसेस का सम इक्वल्स सम ऑफ EMF used in the closed mesh और closed loop. Closed mesh या closed loop के लिए ये वर्क करता है. To understand what is Kirchhoff's second law, that is voltage law or loop law, here we will consider this circuit A, B, C, D, E, in which two cells of EMF E1 and E2 are used and three resistances are there, R1, R2 and R3. I1 is the current flowing through R1, I2 is the current flowing through R2 and I3 is the current flowing through R3, resistance R3. Now, again we have to keep in mind there is also a sign convention. यहाँ भी साइन कन्वेंशन है, चिन्ह परिपाटी है जिसका हमें याद रखना है. वो हमें याद रहता है तो हमें ये इक्वेशंस कभी भी गलत नहीं मिलेंगे. If we remember what is sign convention related to voltage law or loop law, definitely we will reach the right equation. For example, if we are moving in the direction of current, then all the factors coming in that closed mesh are taken as positive. जो करंट की कन्वेंशनल डायरेक्शन है उस डायरेक्शन में अगर हम चलते हैं तो जो भी फैक्टर्स हमें मिलेंगे उस क्लोज्ड लूप में वो सभी पॉजिटिव होंगे. इफ वी आर मूविंग अगेंस्ट द डायरेक्शन ऑफ कन्वेंशनल करंट एंड द क्लोज्ड लूप, ऑल द फैक्टर्स आर टेकन एज नेगेटिव. उल्टा चलेंगे तो सभी हमें नेगेटिव लेने होंगे. कैसे होंगे ये अपन देख लेते हैं. इन क्लोज्ड लूप A, B, C, F, A. A, B, C, F, A. We are starting from A and again reaching point A. That is why it is called a closed mesh or closed loop. Since we are moving against the direction of current in AB arm, therefore the product of I1 and corresponding resistance R1 will be negative, minus I1 R1. We are moving C to F, that is in the direction of current I2, therefore this product will be positive, plus I2 R2. Two cells are used, equals sum of EMF used. The rule says that two cells are used when we are moving A to B. We are moving against the direction of I1, therefore E1 will be negative. C to F in the direction of I2, therefore E2 will be positive. Or I1 R1 minus I2 R2 equals E1 minus E2. That this is equation number 1. How we reach this equation? By moving A to B, B to C, C to F and F to again A. Let's see what happens if we move in reverse direction. In closed mesh, A, F, C, B, A. A, F, C, B, A. We are doing this just to understand if we move in reverse direction, do we get the same equation following the law? Let's see. Means we are moving B to A. B to A, that is in the direction of I1, therefore we can write I1 R1, a positive factor. Then F to C means against the direction of I2, therefore it would be I2 R2 equals B to A, E1 will be positive, F to C, E2 will be negative. Look at this equation. Following the sign convention, if we move in the direction opposite to the direction of flow of conventional current, then we get this equation. If we move in the direction of flow of conventional current, we get this equation. Both are similar. Means we have to follow sign convention over here. If we follow sign convention, definitely we will reach the right equation. Again, enclosed mesh FCDEF, we are moving against I2. Therefore, I2 R2 will be negative. Against I3, it will also be negative. I3 R3 equals minus E2, as we are moving against the direction of conventional current. Therefore, E2 will be negative. I2 R2 plus I1 plus I2 R3 equals E2. Let this is equation number 2. Here I3. What is I3? If we consider this junction, then I3 is leaving the junction. I1 and I2, they are reaching the junction. Therefore, their sum, that is I1 plus I2 is equals to I3. That is why I3 is replaced by I1 plus I2 over here. Solving equation number 1 and 2, we can get the desired result. I hope you got it.